Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, before we start this video, I don't know why it sounds like I'm reporting out of a what are them things called? A payphone. So forgive me. Let's get to the video. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it has been a good while, 9 whole months, judging by my YouTube calendar. And at this point, I am going rogue. You hear me? Don't got no more watch hours, don't got any of that. But then again, of course, I have a life outside of YouTube and public service, actually. So it's quite hard to hop on here and talk about wrestling when all I get is a daily dose of politics. Now, let's get back to wrestling here. So we got a lot to talk about. And the thing I want to focus on is the unseriousness of MJF's character. What happened? I can't hear you. What happened? We used to have my boy, William Lord Steven Regal, as the man who used to call the shots. He turned, went to MJF. MJF was looking like a big star. And if I must say, the championship right now looks absolutely foolish compared to the big dog, the tribal chief, the head of the table, the man who moves the ratings, the needle mover, Roman John Cena Reigns. Roman Reigns literally bought that championship from the dead, combined them, undisputed Universal Champion, destroyed Cody, which I loved. He just destroyed everything. And then he solidified himself as a tribal chief. What happened? You got all these things happening with the bloodline. What is that difference compared to when Roman comes? It reminds me of Brock. Let's talk about Brock for a moment. What happens when Brock's music hit? Do you say, oh, can't wait for him to heal it up and insult the crowd? No, you run. Because you got this 6'6" gigantic, I don't even know if he's 6 foot, so he could be 5'11". It don't matter. You got this 300-pound something man running to you, ready to kill you. What about Roman? When Roman music hits, what do you think of? Oh my goodness, it is the end of the world. It is God mode. What is going to happen? Because the big boss, the main boss, the final boss, he is walking down the ramp. When I look at MJF, what do I see? Video games? Oh, you virgins, X, Y, and Z. Is that what we're talking about here? I made a video 9 months ago saying that Tony Khan could not book the women's division. Jamie Hayter, I said, make her champion. What did he do? He made her champion. Great, I love it. She got injured, made Toni Storm champion. Toni Storm is a part of a group in which Ruby Soho and Saraya is a part of. You know what's funny enough? Ruby, when she left WWE, said she didn't want to be in another faction and wanted to go solo, yet she's in another faction. So there's just something to laugh it up about. MJF is looking so unserious because he is in a predicament where he's teaming with this man. They're playing video games. They're laughing around. I'm sorry, but look at the difference between Roman and MJF. Who is more of a credible champion that you see and you're like, oh my God. This is the problem with AEW's audience. Everything is so unserious. What happened to the days of John Moxley? In early AEW, John Moxley was tearing it up. Him and Jericho was tearing it up. John Moxley was going crazy. He was destroying everything, He reminded me of a Brock. Destroying everything, destroying everybody, and everybody knew if John Moxley music hit, chaos is about to erupt. When MJF music hits, what's about to happen? That's the difference. Look at the quality of champions. There's a clear difference. CM Punk came in, and I'm sorry, I don't care what nobody says. CM Punk ruined that entire championship scene and everything. They already ruined the TNT champion. Luckily, they give it to my boy Christian Cage, the best wrestler in the world. Should be AEW tag team and women's champion, in my opinion. Throw Shawn Spears in there to be his tag team partner. But Christian Cage was my boy, and then they gave it, they ruined the TNT champion. And then Luchasaurus is, of course, all caveats, yeah. But MJF has this title in which is now, in my opinion, so unserious, so in the gutter, so trash. How does he make it better? I'm not Adam from No World's Barred or what's that, Wrestle Talk. But all you need to do is something simple. Allow MJF to become that dominant heel that we know he is. Give him the ring. Have him be so insufferable and win match after match after match after match, but make sure he backs it up in the ring. There is enough That's the one problem with AEW. Everybody says, oh, I can talk, but I can back it up in the ring. You back it up in the ring from a performance, not from a Roman standpoint, or from a Brock standpoint, or a Jamie Hayter standpoint, where you just destroy your opponent at the end of the match. You ain't winning by roll up or diamond ring. You destroyed them and now they're dead. All I'm saying to my boy Tony Khan, who's wearing all that white at the party, please fix the championship scene. TNT Women's